Just to remind you guys,
we the ones that have to feel guilty.
I have white responsibilities.
Everybody can get it, bro.
It's not gonna happen.
Take a look at this lady. She says therapy won't help until you deconstruct white supremacy and the patriarchy. That's a lot of deconstruction. Welcome to the Dave Show. So glad you're here. Listen, before we get going, we need to thank today's sponsor. It is at 1BadCat760. Thank you very much, Badcat, for sponsoring today's episode and for your ongoing support of the channel. I hope you have a great day. Well, my friends, today every problem gets fed into the same grievance machine, and by the end, even the acronym needs a spelling bee. All right, let's jump into that liberal pool of madness right now. So sit back, relax, and buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone.
This is gonna piss a lot of y'all off, but mental health isn't gonna mean shit if you don't deconstruct your white supremacy and your patriarchy.
Oh, well, if it's that simple, then consider it done.
It's not gonna happen. You can do all the journaling you want.
Oh,
it won't make a difference.
Hello.
just to remind you guys, this country was built on genocide and slavery.
I don't have white guilt. I have white responsibilities. One, reparations. Two, we have to get rid of gingham. That shit is whack. And three, Mormons.
What did you say?
Wait, why are Mormons on the list? I take offense. Actually, no, I don't. I don't care.
So we the ones that have to feel guilty because, you know, we was just nothing but slaves. I wonder if it's going to get blocked. We were just...
But why do you have to feel guilty because your ancestors were slaves? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Okay.
Nothing but slaves. We was just nothing but monkeys. We was just nothing but, you know, cattle fodder. I remember reading that before. Like, literally, that's just one of the terrible descriptions of us. That's what we was. So we're supposed to keep reading that, keep learning that, and knowing that. All the while.
Okay, yeah.
All the while. Punchline.
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
All the while.
Yeah.
White T-Man is at home teaching their kids how to disregard us. The same things I just told you that we were. They're teaching them that.
What proof do you have of that? My parents never sat me down and taught me those things. So where are you getting this information from?
Hey, since everybody hate niggas, man. Niggas,
what?
Hey, all my niggas do what we need to do, man.
Wait, what? Why do you think everybody... What is going on here? Why do you guys think everybody, and when I say everybody, I'm sure you're really meaning just white people hate you. That's not the case. That's really not the case at all.
Let's stop killing each other. Let's stop robbing each other. Let's stop hurting each other for a little bit. And let's start directing our negative energy, our violent energy, our masculine energy. Let's start directing that shit towards every other race. They can't keep our name out their mouth. Hey.
Why don't you just be good? Why do you have to have this negative energy? Just be good. It's not that terribly difficult to follow the rules, to obey the laws. I don't know. Just saying.
Yeah, everybody can get it, bro. See, y'all, I don't know why y'all keep speaking on niggas, bro. Like, y'all really want our problem, bro.
Not trying to be a racist. Well, right off the bat, if you start off that way, you're probably going to end up sounding a little racist. Okay, let's see what's going on here. All right, so we've got some bears eating trash. Okay. But how many polar bears do you see stealing trash? Yay.
Y'all, so I'm at Hobby Lobby, right? And look at what they got going on.
All right, yeah.
So they got Civil War soldiers who are all white men. You got people who are all white people.
Well, they kind of look a little bit more yellow than white, but okay, I see where you're going.
Right? But then they have figures.
No, not figures.
Who all look like Native American people or, you know, people of colors.
Wait, are they Native American or are they people of colors? Because those are two separate things, right? Am I wrong? Am I missing something?
Civil War soldiers.
Okay.
People.
Okay.
Figures. It's a little crazy.
And see why everybody obsessed with us. We make the coolest songs. We look the coolest. Every one of our trends go viral. We made all the cool sounds of music. Jazz, hip hop, rock and roll, country, all comes from black people. We literally, everybody in the South was given birth to by a black woman for the...
What? I don't think that's accurate.
The most part, the majority. We healed you during slavery. It wasn't no doctors.
Okay, again, I'm pretty sure there were doctors during the Civil War era in the South.
Everybody want to look like you, mix with you. And this is what I understand, how you hate black people so much. You say nigger all the time, but you want to...
No, I don't. I don't say that at all. And I don't know anybody that does say that. So
doesn't mix with us and have kids with us. You want to die and fight to the bone and say the N-word. I never...
No. I have no desire to say the N-word whatsoever. I definitely don't want to die for the right to...
Why are people so obsessed with that word? Like, I never understood that. Everybody in the world want to say nigger, but if I start calling everybody else slurs and stuff, it's a problem.
I think the only one that really uses that word is you guys. You're the ones that always use it all the time, like every other word.
I mean, black people are literally the coolest people. Everything that we create and we touch is trending. We cool.
Like your bonnet that you're wearing? And why don't you, can you please lower the camera a little bit so we can see your face? And that cool bonnet that you're wearing?
We're the coolest people. Everybody wants to be like us. Oh, I hate black people, but you obsessed with us. You make group chats about us. You do everything in your power. You see how the CIA sent the fire truck when I'm trying to talk?
Wow. This chick is pretty narcissistic, if you ask me. I don't think it has anything to do with race, okay?
The world is obsessed with black people. A black woman who travels all over the world, who speaks another language. I ain't never want to say a slur to a Hispanic or an Asian person. Never wanted to do that. I never was obsessed with saying that stuff. We're obsessed. We're the coolest people. We're cool.
Yeah,
we're the creators of humanity. I see why everybody want to be like us and look like us.
Creators of humanity? It's delusions of grandeur. Okay.
And then pussy assholes gonna be in the comments. You ain't gonna do nothing in real life. Black people.
Well, I mean, look at Africa. You know, there's quite a bit of nothing going on in a lot of places over there.
Every time I wake up in the dream I just had, we the coolest, most influential people.
I think the main point is in your dreams that was happening, not in real life.
They just the biggest biters. That's all right though. That's why I know my African spirituality real well, because my ancestors don't play. Play with you. Anybody who do a reading on me, oh, your ancestors are strong. Yeah.
Okay, this chick is crazy. That's all I have to say.
Imagine if we were segregated, chat. Like, don't you think for black people specifically, life would have been so much better? We wouldn't have to worry about our pay hours, our pay rate, or...
Why would you not have to worry about that?
Or if we're eligible for a job, we wouldn't worry about the cops pulling us over if we're doing the right thing. Like, so much violence would not be happening, bro, if black people was in control of the court system. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think you don't know as well.
Like, black people created so much stuff. For instance, black people created cars.
What? I'm pretty sure that's wrong.
And the traffic light. Wow, why?
The traffic light? Okay, maybe I need to do some research. I don't know, but I think that's not correct as well.
People created traffic stops and traffic tickets. Okay?
Yeah.
Like everything we do, they always come up with something negative.
So this is what happens when you travel out the hood.
Uh-oh.
This guy said I was going 60. No, he said I was going 80 into 65. I'm like,
yeah, that would be a problem for anybody.
I think it's a freeway, no traffic, like fuck. But you know, y'all know the real reason, right?
Oh, right, yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's all because you're black. Right, yeah, we got it.
It's all good, brother. Isn't that right, pub? It's all good, we chilling.
Let me tell you something about me.
Okay.
I will get fired from a million jobs.
Okay.
A million.
All right.
Before I tap dance for white people.
Yeah, you got to keep it real. That's the most important thing.
I'm not doing it.
No,
I ain't doing it.
Don't do it.
I ain't doing it.
No.
I just got fired from my job.
Oh, okay.
And honestly, the manager was looking for a reason to fire me. People on that unit intimidated by me because I don't tap dance. I don't kiss their ass. I'm not trying to be your friend.
Sounds like you're not a team player, maybe.
I ain't trying to be your friend, right? I talk my shit. If I see something that's unfair, I talk my shit. If I see something that ain't right, I talk my shit. If you try to do micro or macro aggressions towards me, I call that shit out. And people don't like that.
Yeah, because it's so annoying. Because it's like grievances that aren't even in existence. You know, if you're looking for micro macro expressions, you're always going to find stuff to complain about. Nobody wants to work with somebody like that.
A black person, a black woman, especially like me, I will always make white tea women feel inferior.
Well, that's maybe a problem too. If you're going in with that kind of an attitude.
You could be the Valley Girl black girl. You could be the hood black girl. You could be the emo black girl. It doesn't matter. You're black. And don't be black and confident. Don't be black and bubbly.
No,
don't
do
be
that.
black and quirky.
No, don't be nice. Don't be a nice person. That would be horrible. Who wants to work with a nice person?
And don't be black and beautiful and know it though.
Oh.
And know it.
Yeah, you got to stay ugly, and you can't be nice. So okay.
And don't be one of those black people that actually got pride in being black, right? You ain't trying to fit in with the white crowd. You ain't trying to be friends with them. They invite you, you decline. You decline. You don't sit with them. You don't eat lunch with them. And it makes them feel some type of way, and they start to try to sabotage you. And this is freaking why I don't with certain type of people in the workforce, in the work environment. Because when they intimidated by you, they will stop at nothing to sabotage your work, sabotage you. I just got fired from this job, y'all. I done been fired from a few different fucking jobs because I refuse to tap dance.
Okay.
I refuse to be one of them black girls that tap dance. Nah, bitch, we ain't friends. Nah, bitch, we ain't cool. And that doesn't necessarily mean that just because you are a white tea coworker that I won't be cordial and nice with you. I'm cordial with all my coworkers. But we ain't friends, baby. We ain't friends. I don't trust it.
I'm pretty sure the reason why you're getting fired from all these jobs is you, not somebody that is out to get you because they're intimidated by a confident, beautiful black woman. I don't think that is happening at all.
I just finished my first full week at a 9-to-5 job.
Oh, good, yeah. Good for you, yeah.
And I'm gonna crash out because this can't be the rest of my life. I'm just like not ready. Like I barely lived. Like I feel like my life is over. I feel like my life is over. Like I feel like
after 1 week, you feel like your life is over? Wow, you are going to have a tough time. You better marry a super rich dude so you don't have to do any. Well, I mean, you'll still have to do you might not even have to do housework. Maybe you'll just sit around and drinking wine all day. I don't know.
like no days off.
No days off?
No days off.
What kind of job do you have? You have no days off. What?
PTO? What are you talking about?
Well, are you retarded? Yeah, PTO, it's pretty standard in the workplace.
Wait. What are you talking about? There's a limit. There's a limit to how many days off I get. What are you talking about? Like, stop. And I am not a morning person. I am not a morning person. The nighttime is my time to relax, but I can't even have the nighttime to myself because I will literally be dead in the morning. So, like, I have to, like, cosplay this put together girl. Like, it's not me. Like, I've never been her and I never wanted to be her. Why do I have to? Why am I being forced to be her? Like, who goes to bed at 8 p.m.?
Somebody that gets up really early to go to work? What? I did that for years when I was a video editor at Fox News. I got in at work at like 2 in the morning. So yeah, you gotta go to bed at the right time for whenever you gotta get up. It's not that hard. I mean, it kind of sucks, but it's not that hard.
Who? Like, what 20-year-old do you know that goes to bed at 8 p.m., bro?
An adult? Jeez Louise. This younger this Gen Z, I don't understand how they don't understand how the workforce actually works.
But if I don't, I will literally be a zombie in the morning. Like, I can't anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I can't. It's only been 1 week. The lady next to me, she's been there for 16 years. And I can't take it anymore.
I'm not in the fucking mood. Like, leave me alone, please.
And I had to get a Frappuccino just to feel something. Like,
Right.
I feel like I'm being bonded by chains. I bet prison is more freeing than this shit. How the hell do people fall in love and get married and have kids and do this shit? Like, why? Why would you do that to yourself? Why? I'm done. Now I get midlife crises.
You're having a midlife crisis at 20? Oh boy, you're in trouble.
Now I get it. I refuse. Peter Pan, come pick me up. I'm ready.
I've been applying to little jobs here and there, whatever. I just had my first in-person interview, right? I went in, I'm a little nervous, but not too bad. I'm not worried, whatever. It's in the healthcare field, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Y'all sit down, she cool. Basically gave me the job before she even gave me the job. Like, my experience in the healthcare field, she was like, she's not even worried about it. Instantly gave me the job, the pay is decent. The pay is what they started me off is decent.
Okay. All
She
right,
told
sounds
me,
good.
go get a TB test, go do all this paperwork stuff, and I could start in a week. While I'm wrapping it up, like, yep, this bitch pull out a drug test and give me the test right on spot. Just put this in your mouth, just pass the drug test, and you're good to go.
What a wench. How dare she do that? To make sure that you're not all hopped up on drugs or whatever. Oh my gosh, the audacity of that lady. Ugh.
What? You gave me the job already? How you give me the job already then drug test me? What?
Uh-oh. She, he? What? When even the cop car has pronouns, you know the priority isn't catching bad guys anymore. Why not just go with we instead of full retard? Oh, I mean, that's what they used to put, right? We protect and serve. Or just to protect and serve, something to that effect. Oh, it's a Minnesota police car. Yeah, it tracks, right. Oh, Minnesota, what are you doing?
I'm literally sitting here coloring.
Literally? Not figuratively? Okay, thanks for clearing that up.
Minding my business, and this man just came up to me and approached me and was like, mind if I talk with you? And I was like, kinda. And then, and he goes, what are you doing? I've never seen anything like that. And I was like...
That guy was really sounding desperate. Like he's totally trying to hit on her. Okay, I mean, yeah, if you don't shoot, you don't miss, or something to that effect, right?
And then he fully sits down. Right here.
Oh no.
Right here. And
doesn't look like the grass is all, you know, stomped on or anything. Okay.
And I was like, and then he continued to ask me questions, and I was like, no thanks. I don't really feel like talking.
That would be a little awkward.
What about me says approach me? Nothing, actually.
Up next is a clip that it's a little tough to watch, I will admit. It is of a man who thinks he's a lady that needs to make sure his driver's license says he's a dude. And that's just a little hard to take. You've been warned.
How you feeling? Depressed, she's scared, associating pretty hard right now. Had thoughts about kicking up a fight here, you know, making a fuss, asking them to not follow this.
What was that like?
That was pretty wretched. I feel like it was harder because the woman working there was sympathetic.
He's so brave. Such an inspiration.
What'd she say?
I said when I had to sign saying I attest that all of this information is true under pain of perjury, I said, you know I'm going to be committing perjury when I sign this. You know that I can't agree to this. That she said, I know.
It took a lot of courage for him to do this.
But it's the rule and I have to follow it. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not threatening anybody. No one is safer because I have to take a day off work to go to the DMV and get a license with the wrong gender marker on it.
If a man like me catches you giving anybody shit about going to the bathroom, dude, your daughter's gonna be an orphan.
Wow.
So maybe you might want to think about that. Grow the f up, act like a man.
And why is it any of your business? If you're like witnessing this travesty of humanity, it's none of your business, dude.
Real man. Not this bitch boy that you trying to be here.
Oh, told me.
Weak-minded ass like you piss me the f off. You like to talk shit on the internet because nobody respects you in life. Nobody respects you at all.
Wow, he really knows me.
Nobody. I bet you get beat by your wife.
Well, you know. No, I don't. She's very loving.
You probably get beat by your daughter.
Well, I don't have a daughter, so, you know. This guy's mentally disturbed, okay?
And that's why you're mad on the internet. I mean, it's just funny, because this is where y'all go to. Y'all can talk all kind of shit on the internet, but on the streets, it's nothing. You're looking down. So just shut the f up. You know you're not doing anything. You're not doing none of that. None of that. But, you know what? I hope you do.
Okay.
Because you will run into a like me one eventually. Eventually.
Just a matter of time.
And you will get put in your place, you bitch.
If the stats literally said that drag queens were a threat to our children, as you're suggesting, then you could produce them. You could show us the studies. But you can't because they don't exist, because drag queens aren't a threat to our children.
I would actually totally disagree with that.
And as a father who has a child, I'm offended when you make up boogeymen and make up threats that don't actually exist so that we don't have to address the real threat to our children, which by and large is just straight men, okay? And by the way, I think that you have a problem with drag queens and trans people and queer people because they threaten your masculinity. You see, I have queer friends. I've been to plenty of drag shows. I live in weird-ass San Francisco. And
oh, well, that would explain it. But look, you can't take a kid. They're not allowed in strip clubs, right? So why would it be okay to take a kid to a drag queen show where the guy dressed as a lady is jiggling his junk right in front of your kid's face? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever in any reality.
And I have never once considered abandoning my heteronormative lifestyle. I've never once thought, I'm going to leave my wife and child and go be gay for a while. Because
why would you? That doesn't make it... Okay, whatever.
Because it's trendy. But if you watch Fox News, they'll have you believing that's how this whole thing works. If you go to a drag show once, you'll start wanting to dress like a woman.
Ha! Gay!
Yeah, isn't that how it works? You see one drag queen and then you go home and put on a dress? I thought that's the way it worked. Okay.
No, you don't. Unless you wanted to dress like a woman before, which is fine. Do you. But you know what? That's not a drag queen problem. That's a you problem.
That doesn't make me gay, huh?
Go get therapy. Go get some help. Or ignore it and go read the Bible, watch Fox News, and pretend drag queens are a problem.
When I use the term cisgender, I'm acknowledging the humanity of transgender people. I'm simply acknowledging that they exist. And when people make an argument that it's a made-up word, you're just showing that you don't understand history and you don't believe in evolution. Up above my head, you're going to see made-up words and the years that they were added to the dictionary. Language is a social construct. All words are made up. As humanity evolves, so does our language.
ATM is one of his examples. Okay.
But when people make statements like this, your concern really isn't made up words. You're just showing your insecurity in your own humanity. So you feel the need to diminish somebody else's humanity to buttress your own lack of self-worth. Trans people exist. Trans people matter. And there's a made up word for people who actively diminish the humanity of other humans. What's that word again? Oh yeah. Evil.
Oh,
that's it.
Gosh.
It's evil.
Checkmate. you got me.
I swear, I'm so sick of y'all. I swear.
And speaking of made-up words, here is Canada's addition to the alphabet classification of anybody that's not straight, I guess. Here it is. Take a look.
MMIWG2SLGBTQQIA+. This is abhorrent.
Yes, the mere fact that that exists is abhorrent. Just go back to LGB. Why can't we just do that? Back in the simple days, back in the 80s when it was just LGB, okay? No fuss, no muss. Did you know that Fat JD Vance was a finalist in the Scripps Spelling Bee? Yeah, it's true. Totally true. It's not AI or anything. It's totally true. Let's take a look and see what his final word was and see if he won the whole thing.
JD, if you spell this word correctly, you will be crowned this year's Scripps National Spelling Bee Champion. The word is Meathwig2SlugBuckQE+.
Can you give me the country of origin, please?
Yes, of course. The country of origin is none other than Canada.
Can you give me the definition, please?
A single word used to describe every minority group ever conceived, including several that are still pending approval.
Mish wig 2 slug bupku ia e plus. Can you use it in a sentence?
You are not a member of the Maywig 2 Slug QQEA plus community, therefore we will not be hiring you for this position.
Me wig 2 slug baku ea plus M I W G 2 S L G B T Q Q I A plus.
That is correct. You are this year's National Spelling Bee Champion. Congratulations.
So do you ever wonder why the term LGB, which was only 3 letters, why it has consistently grown over the last decade or so? It's now 16 letters long, and it's probably going to get longer. But here's a really great explanation of why it keeps changing and evolving. It's pretty fascinating.
With the ongoing genocide of MMIW G2SLGBTQIA+. This is abhorrent.
Here's why the woke movement keeps shifting its goalposts. What we're seeing with today's social justice movement is exactly what the philosopher of totalitarianism, Hannah Arendt, warned about. A constant revolution with no end in sight. These movements, from feminism to gay rights, anti-racism, decolonization, and trans issues, mirror Arendt's observation that revolutions never settle, never declare victory, and never stop because they're not actually about achieving equality under the law. It's about expanding their umbrella until all individuals become part of one mindless blob that operates with a single rigid ideology.
It sounds a lot like the left right now. To a T.
Making them easier to organize for political ends. As soon as one cause wins, they find the next group to rally behind to justify the movement's existence. This is why they dispensed with feminism for transgenderism, which is directly at odds with the other movement. Fringe groups are absorbed not to help them, but to keep the movement alive. There's no end because the goal is not actually justice. It's the complete centralization of power. Orwell nailed it when he said one does not establish a dictatorship to safeguard a revolution. One makes the revolution to establish the dictatorship. So don't expect woke ideology, which is now embedded in every Western institution under the guise of diversity, equity, and inclusion, to burn out on its own. This movement thrives on Orwellian doublespeak, where diversity really means conformity, equity really means some animals are more equal than others, and inclusivity really means exclusion for those who oppose the revolution. The woke mind virus will continue to ceaselessly steamroll society until everyone is absorbed or anyone who opposes it is socially exiled. This is why it is more necessary than ever for Western society to say enough with equality of outcomes and return to the values of equality under the law and meritocracy. If this ideology continues, Western civilization itself is at stake.
And here's a perfect example of what that guy was talking about, because apparently there's now trans on trans hate. The group that is, supposed to be so loving and inclusive is now saying that transvestites are giving transgender a bad name. I'm pretty sure the transgender community did that all by themselves. But take a look. This doesn't make any sense.
I hate cross-dressers. I hate you cross-dressers. Christino's husband is an example of why I hate you ass people, because literally this will be used against trans people as a weapon of why we don't deserve rights. Meanwhile, that man is the person taking away our rights and is disguising himself as some abomination of a woman.
You mean like this?
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up for another amazing banger by Lex Blaze and Daddy Touchdown to Heathrow, DP and me, bro. About to hit the club and turn the shoot to a freak show. Look through the peephole.
I'm sorry, everybody.
C6 midgets that be fire juggling. Maybe it's just me, come on, mind is struggling. Babes, my friend is acting like a clown. You know what's going down.
But to cis people and media at large, this will be considered a trans person. This.
Yeah. Why would they not think it was a trans person? Hello?
This is why I hate you ass cross-dressers, and an example of why a man with a fetish.
Okay, I think he's got a fetish, yeah.
Will always ruin it for everyone else and will find a way to make his fetish hurt others. So, you cross-dressers.
What? Look, I've never heard of a transvestite trying to groom a little kid and planting seeds in their head that they need to chop their junk off and surgically mutilate their body in order to be happy. That never happened with a traditional transvestite. That only started happening with the transgender group. So who's hurting who? It's all the same to a normal person. A dude in a dress is just as ugly as a dude who thinks he's a woman in a dress. It's pretty much the same thing, my man. Yeah. 2 points. I'll give this dude credit. He almost passes until you hear his voice. Okay. Number 2, it's a fetish either way. Yeah. Either way. Trans women are cross-dressers. It's all the same. It's degenerate and for creeps. Publicly admitting mental illness used to be a stigma, not courageous and brave. Maybe the old way is better. Maybe. Cross-dressers don't try to invade women's spaces, change the lexicon, or claim they are actual women. Yeah, they were here first. Therefore, it is you and your ilk, that's a good word, who are the interlopers. Oh, that's a good word too. Who are ruining it for them. Cutting off your junk doesn't make you superior. Yeah, well said. All right, my friends, we are coming to the end of the show. We've got 2 more clips to show you. They're very short. The first one is an evolution of the traditional Croc sandal. But this is just, this is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know who would wear this. It cannot be practical. Take a look. And finally, my friends, we have a clip that I think has potentially 2 different lessons that could be learned from it. The first one, don't drink before you golf. The second one is, don't let ladies drive the golf carts. Just joking, ladies. Take a look. Well, today every problem had a solution, someone else's fault. And we ended with a pair of LEGO Crocs nobody asked for, and some women taking a couple of golf carts where golf carts should never go. Well, that's it for me today, my friends. Thank you for spending time. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, slap that bell around, and hey, give me a hype if you can. And until the next episode, stay safe and have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear. Let the thoughts build up until I can't hear.